2.68% profit on my capital for just 24 minutes trading in the New York session today. If you'd like to find out more about the way that we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute, I've put a link in the description box down below this video. Let's get straight over to the charts and I'll show you how I did it. So here we go, time is 14:49 here in London. I've just sat down and decided to take a few trades while I'm getting on with some other work, and I'm in the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Took this on the last candle as it came through one of our entry points. You can see the price there is around about 62 that I got in there. It was just slightly above that day's high, previous day's high. And the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen took this short on that 50 level there. Looking for this to go further down. Got my take profits in place already, one at that 20 level and the US dollar, Canadian dollar up there at the 0.0. So that's it, just those two trades I'm holding at the moment. Looking at these other charts, it doesn't seem as though there's much else I can do at the moment. So what's that? Is that the Japanese yen that's moving or the US dollar? Could be seeing a move on the Japanese yen. Yeah, it looks like we're seeing weakness on the Japanese yen at the moment. So flicking through these charts, we've got a red news event coming up in a little while, in just about 10 minutes time. That's on the US dollar, ISM manufacturing PMI. So we'll see if that has any effect on the market at all. So currently, like I say, just those two trades I'm holding, and there's no other positions that I can actually take at the moment. Nothing is anywhere near any entry criteria other than those two CAD pairs. So that's it for the moment. Not a great deal of price action taking place right now. Those two CAD trades going against me, and this US dollar, Canadian dollar, I'll be punching out of this in a little while because of that US dollar news that's coming out at 3 o'clock this afternoon, in about 8 minutes time. Okay, I'll pause the video for now and I'll be back in a little while just before the news event kicks in and see how these two trades are doing, and also I'll leave the video running while I trade the red news event, see if we can pull anything off of that. Okay, back soon. Okay, we've got just under a minute on this candle before the red news event, so that US dollar, Canadian dollar, I'm going to punch out of that for 2 pips. So currently down 2 pips. Still holding the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Saw that spiking up towards my price stop there, but now it's pulling back down again. So let's see what that does, and we'll see what this news does as well. I just need to just set up a few bits and pieces ready for me to jump on board if I want to take any of these. What we've got left, 8 seconds. Okay, we're coming into the red news event now. Watching the spreads. Okay, so spread's a little high at the moment. That's good. That Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is being pushed by whatever's happening here. I'm seeing a move on the... Okay, I'm going to sell that, put my stop in place. US dollar, Canadian dollar, 10 pip stop immediately in place. Excuse me. Euro, US dollar, I'll buy that there. And again, stop in place immediately just in case that pulls back down. I need to, one of the most important things is to protect your capital. Well, the most important thing is to protect your capital. See if there's any other opportunities. It's looking okay. Australian dollar's pushing down there. Just what's happening on these. So we're seeing that weakness in the US dollar. Okay. Buying New Zealand dollar, US dollar. And a 10 pip stop on that. And I think that'll do for now. Okay, let's see where we are on these trades that I've taken. If there's anything to do, if there's any profit to lock in at the moment. Okay, I'm going to lock break even on this Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Just bringing the price stop in now, slightly above that previous day's low, and it's a couple of pips below my entry point now. And that's about it at the moment. Not a great deal we can do other than sit and watch these. So what I'll do, I'll spare you the boredom of just watching those flickering around there. If anything spectacular happens, I'll start recording again. But for now, I'll pause the video and I'll be back in a little while just to let you know how these trades do. Okay, be back soon. Back with a quick update. We're seeing that weakness in the US dollar continuing after that red news event. Nothing to do on the EU at the moment, just sitting watching that. The US dollar, Japanese yen, going to lock in break even on that now. We're seeing that move down. Again, that's price stop is above that previous day's low. Seeing it push through this 80 level now, and looking for it to come down towards this 50 level where I've got my take profit at the moment. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen has taken profit. I'll come back with the results on that in a minute. And New Zealand dollar, US dollar, not doing a great deal. In fact, 24 pips, 5 pips and 0.7 pips on that. Deciding to get out of these now, seeing a good profit, a nice quick easy profit, coming back into trading after having a week off. Didn't do anything at all last week. I'll be back in a little while to give you an update with the results and a roundup of that quick session that I've traded. Be back soon. Right back with a roundup. That was just 24 minutes trading from start to finish into that red news event. The first two trades I took, US dollar, Canadian dollar. This first one actually pulled back a little bit and I had to punch out of this as we do before any red news event. With the red news event being on the US dollar, I punched out of this and I took a loss of 2 pips on that, very small loss. Second trade that I took was the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Put my stop loss and take profit in immediately. Saw this push down. We started to see strength coming in on that Japanese yen after that red news event came out. And that pushed down and hit my take profit, giving me 30 pips. The other trades I took actually on the red news event, Euro, US dollar. Saw this move up, was hovering around a little bit. I punched out of this, just giving me 5 pips just before a little while before the news candle closed. US dollar, Japanese yen, took this on the red news and punched out of that for plus 25 pips. And the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, didn't do a great deal and is still not doing a great deal. Punched out of that just before the news candle closed, giving me plus 1 pip. So first trade taken at 243 and I was out and flat the market at 307. Just 24 minutes trading, and this is the roundup of what I actually did. US dollar, Canadian dollar -2, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen +30, Euro, US dollar +5, US dollar, Japanese yen +25, and New Zealand dollar, US dollar +1, giving me a total of 59 pips, and that works out to 2.68% profit on my capital. Nice quick session, and now I can get on with some other work. So I'll finish the video now. Thanks very much for watching. Please remember to hit subscribe and you can click on the notification bell if you'd like the heads up as and when I post these videos. Thanks very much and I'll be back soon with another video.